Mnts has now successfully partnered up both with NASA and also the New World Order, or DARPA, as you may know them as. In today's video, we're going to be discussing exactly what the heck's going on regarding Mnts, where's this ticker heading, and much more. With that said, today's video is going to have three main segments: the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to be going over the catalyst that's causing this ticker to move. The what, we're going to be doing some stock analysis. The where, I'm going to be telling you guys where to get in, where to get out. So without further ado, hit the thumbs up button, and if you haven't yet subscribed, I only have one wish: to be at 25. We're already at 25. 50,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I think we can do it. I know it's an ambitious one. Call me crazy. I think we can do it. Now, let's get cooking. So I did just come back from the gym, hence the gym wear, but that's okay. Straight to work we go, right? Let's get breaking down Mnts. So as always, we want to talk about the why first, right? Because in order to be able to predict the future, we first need to understand history. So what caused Mnts to run from $1 all the way upwards of $2.40? Well, this was this massive contract which they received, partnering up with none other than NASA. You heard that right, my friends. It says Mnts secures NASA contract to study the launch of robotic technologies for future space explorations. This is massive. Anytime you get a semi-small company go ahead and partner up with a large corporation or another large company, what happens? Well, all of a sudden, right, whether it's a government entity or it's a large corporation, the stock shoots up massively. Now, going back to what I was saying regarding, the New World Order and everything like that, right? There we go. Here we go, right? So it says, Mnts receives milestone payment from successful execution of DARPA contract for assembly of large structures in space. Now, DARPA, if you don't know what DARPA is Department of Defense organization. If we can actually find what, there we go. Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, right? And these guys are always up to no good, okay? They are always up to some weird, questionable, out of this world research, let's just put it that way, or projects, okay, research projects, to put it that way, right? So them going ahead and partnering up with DARPA, I mean, this is massive. I mean, this for me, Mnts is a absolutely legitimate company that is actually worth investing and worth holding for long term. However, as we always talk about, right, the stock is on the company and the company is on the stock. So what really happened over here to the stock, right? And why is it all the way back down to $1.40 levels? Well, that's because, going back to what I was saying, the company is on the stock and the stock is not the company. There are certain things that are good for the company that are bad for the stock. For example, raising funds, right? Raising funds. So what funds did this company raise? Well, they went ahead and they actually announced that they're going to go ahead and they're going to have a $2.7 million warrant inducement, right? So they're going to go ahead and dilute shares. They're going to be selling $1.11 shares, and they're going to be selling approximately 4.8 million new shares. Okay, so not good. That's not good, right? That's not good at all, right? That is not good at all. Now, with that said, right, what we're really getting here is them going ahead and messing with the supply of the stock. Remember, the stock market is simple supply and demand. We're talking about stocks now, right? We're not talking about companies, we're talking about stocks. So what causes the stock to go up? Well, the stock market is simple supply and demand. The supply is limited, the demand increases, and the price goes up. That's it, right? Now, let's say the demand has stayed the same or it's increasing gradually, but then the supply gets massively blown out of proportion, gets a big extension. Well, what do you think happens to the stock price then? It goes down, right? Because now the supply is extended, or the supply is expanded, not extended, expanded, and the demand has stayed the same, the price decreases. Simple supply and demand stuff, right? I mean, I hope you guys understand it so far, right? Anyways, now, with that said, right, why would they do so? Because they need money, right? They need funds, right? And like I was saying, this is something that's beneficial for the company, but it's really not beneficial for the stock. And we are stock investors. So for that reason, that's the reason why it's been selling off. However, I do believe that this is actually a stock worth averaging into all the way from the $1.40 levels all the way down to $1.10. Now, in our own Discord, we did take some day trades on it on August 13th. If you look over here, we played $1.40 to $1.37 and played it all the way above $1.60-ish, which was really good for us. We also played PLRZ from $1 to $1.23. I did end up closing this position at $1.16 to $1.18-ish, right? Because it wasn't, it didn't manage to actually break above this $1.22 levels, which was such a tease. I mean, look at this. It went all the way up to $1.22 and it didn't hit our exit at $1.23, right? Just the worst, man. But it's okay. We ended up closing our position at like $1.17, $1.18-ish, bringing in solid 17-18% gains for us, which was okay, right? Now, going back to Mnts, I'm actually relatively bullish on Mnts just because of the major contracts that they've been receiving, and I think that more contracts are going to be in their way, and we're going to see more volatility to the upside. However, what you don't want to be doing is you don't want to be putting all your eggs in this basket at once. So what you want to be doing is you want to be averaging in, and you want to be buying slowly but surely. So for me, MNTS is a pretty good hold when it comes to semi-long term, and I do see it going back upwards of the test of $2 levels again in the near future. Okay, so that's my take when it comes to MNTS. Now, with that said, listen, if you guys want to trade alongside me every single day and receive day trade alerts like this, exact entries, exact exits, swing alerts like this, where we give it a ticker, we give it an entry, we give it an exit, everything like that, check out our Discord. Right now, the next 10 members that join, I added 10 more spots to the 50% sale. Right now, the next 10 members that join, they get access to it for a 50% discount, half off for the next 10 members that join. And let me tell you something, we already have over 400 members coming back month after month after month. Why are they coming back? Because they're making money. Now, you have every right to be skeptical. You're right to be skeptical. It makes sense to be skeptical. This is a very sketchy space. I get it. That's why we offer a 7-day free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. So give it a shot. My man says 6x from when I joined this Discord. My goal was 1K to 5K. Reached it in less than a month. Killer, right? This Discord is by far the best. This is literally, when is this? This is literally Friday, August 15th. All thanks to AJ Racing and Sean. These are other mentors in the community, guys. What we've built at Top Trade Academy is bigger than just myself. We have multiple mentors who will serve you to your best of capabilities and based off of what level you're in. The ultimate thank you goes to Top Trade Academy. Joining this Discord has been life-changing for me. I appreciate you. 114 docs. Top Trade Academy simply is the best, undisputed and undefeated. We've been crushing it, man. Day in, day out, we've been crushing it. That's why people keep coming back, right? So give it a shot, right? Try the 7-day free trial. See if you make money. If you make money, come back for more. If you don't make money, pack your bags and leave and don't come back. I mean, that's honestly what I would do, right? That's honestly what I would do. And I don't think that's such a crazy freaking, thing to get you guys to do as well, right? Great day. If I would have listened to Sam, I would have had $1,800 more in a day, 5.3K. Up 18% year to date. All time came from Sam Swings. 60% the past month. We've been crushing it. Hands down the best Discord group. Listen, this is all I want you guys to do. Let me show you guys something. Okay, this is it. Let me show you guys. It's very simple, right? But it works. All right, and I think that Wilson really executed this well. Join for the first 7 days. See if you make money. If you make money, stick around. If you don't make money, pack your bags and leave and never ever come back again. Read what he said. And I'm like, bro, you can afford it for the next freaking decade. Right? Anyways, give it a shot. The link is in the comment section and description. If you're a serious trader, I look forward to meeting you there. And that's all. Thanks for watching. Happy trading. Your boy Sam from Top Academy.